bad boy. I want to be with Tupac. And now all of a sudden you still got a fetish for him, but you still rolling with, you want a Tupac in a suit. That's not realistic. That's not a real thing, man. It's not. They all go for the same person. They all go for the same thing earlier in their life. Maybe not all. Let me not say all. But a lot of these women within our culture and in our community go for the same type of guy. And they wind up in the same position. They can look at their people that came before them that went through the same nonsense that they should not be involved in these type of situations in the first place. But guess what? They still gonna do it. They still gonna rock out. They still gonna hold them down. They still gonna get into these situations. And it's not gonna play out for them. It's not gonna be beneficial for them. It's not gonna play out for them. It's not gonna be something that works out in your favor. You will become a baby mama. You will have trauma. You will get beat on. You are going to possibly go to jail. I did an interview of a chick that wound up going to jail for a dude that had a bunch of stuff in his car and he blamed it on her. And it's going to be bad for you. And so if that's the type of life that you want to suffer through in order to try to have a testimony, then you go ahead and do that. But if you actually want to have a strong family household, you're going to have to make better decisions and distance yourself. Even if you're not from the suburbs, if you are from the hood, you still can be a good girl. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I always like to link back to the content creator in the description. I give credit where credit is due. I love y'all. I appreciate you.
What's up, y'all? So I was watching that video as I was working out. And this is what I want to say, right? Two things can be true at the same time. It fucks me up when people take their individual experience and then put it in a box. Like, this is that. It's that for you. And I mean, so when he say, if you dating the street guy, you will be beat on. You will be a baby mom. And two things could be true because that's possible. That's possible in any factor. You understand what I'm saying? But this is where it struck a nerve with me. When y'all take the street guy and y'all put him in a box. Like, this is you. A no good, diabolic, unworthy, stupid, ignorant ass nigga. And that's who you are. And that couldn't be further from the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And perhaps you strike the nerve with me because I come from that background and I've been rejected by society because by motherfuckers like that because of the mistakes I made. You understand what I'm saying? So I know street guys that got loving families, they got one baby mother, they protectors, they provider, they obtain a virtue. They possess a virtue with them and they carry that energy with them. You understand what I'm saying? So to put that in a box and say, that's what happened, that's all that happened, and that's all that will happen, is further from the truth. You know what I mean? Now let's get to the critical part of it. Because if women is so attracted to this quote unquote street guy, it has to be an energy that possesses in him that she's attracted to. Even if you go back to the essence, women always been attracted to men that possess these dark triad masculine traits to them. I'm talking about warriors, kings, knights. This been through the fucking centuries. Fast forward to modern times, we call him the quote unquote street guy. But that guy existed for ancients. For generations that guy exists. All it is an energy they harness. You know what I'm saying? And then we talk about incorporated in our DNA and epigenetics and all this. If we talk about epigenetics and all this science that people be referring to when it comes to dating, then obviously it's in their genetic makeup to seek out the strongest alpha that carry them traits in a male. Won't you agree? Now, I mean, that's why when it comes to dating in primitive times, they get real DNA-ish around this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? And perhaps that's the trait that they're attracted to. I mean, but women always been attracted to one of them particular triad, dark trait, masculine men since the beginning of the time. Not beginning of the time, but since war started on the planet. Now, I mean, But to throw the baby out with the bathwater, I think that's like, I mean, disingenuous. I mean, you can't say every motherfucking street guy is a dust bucket and every motherfucking corporate motherfucker is an upright nigga. I mean, that's not true at all. And when you do that, you split the line. You motherfucking divide us into, man, you divide us and slice us up like a box of fucking pizza. And I don't think you put Jack in a box like that. And I don't think that's motherfucking fair. Now, take a look at this video right quick.
You see this woman right here tying this red, velvet thing, handkerchief around the knight's arm. That's her showing the knight her favor. This is the woman's power, is the power to choose, the power to discern. Whoever you allow into your sacred domain as a female, you are communicating to society that this is a successful man. And that successful man, other men will seek to replicate. So women really hold the keys and the codes for what a community becomes and what they reward. And this is why when sex just gets thrown around in a promiscuous world, and it often just gets given to these very, perhaps superficially high status men, right? There's no more sacred bond that women are helping men grow into greater virtue, right? And then there's no more sacred relationships where men and women are pairing off one-to-one.
Now that's my point proven right there. Know what I'm saying? And women always been attracted to that kind of energy. It's just an energy motherfuckers harness. In modern times we call them street guys. But in them times they were warriors. They were knights. I mean, but they possess the same motherfucking energy. Now, like I said, two things could be true at the same time. That could be an experience for a particular person, but you can't take your personal experience and say this is that for everybody. That's not true, man. I know some upright dudes, loving real family men, protect, and only got one baby mom. Now I'm saying, to this day, I know street guys. The motherfucker got one baby mom, married, beautiful home, do real estate, get money. Like, know what I mean? And he tap into that energy. Now, Tupac in the suit, he said, ain't no such thing as a Tupac in the suit. That's a motherfucking lie too. There's plenty of Tupacs in the suit. Shit, you looking at one right now. Despite I ain't got the suit on, motherfucking, but let's get to the point on what Tupac was. He was a philosopher. He was an intellect. He was a revolutionary. Now I mean, and he swagged it out. He was thugging with it. He let his nuts swing a little pause. And motherfucking, to let people know, I'm speaking out against the system. You got a lot of dudes like that nowadays. Now I mean, I'm gonna pull some up right now. Tupac in the suit. Tupac in the suit. Tupac in the suit. Tupac in the suit. And a motherfucking Tupac in the suit. Now I mean, these people exist and they just harness the same energy. They harness that street energy. All these guys that I just named are intellect. They philosophers. They genius. And they carry that motherfucking street energy on them. Now I mean, so you can't say that. Now I mean, it just fucked me up when y'all just motherfucking put something in the box and divide motherfuckers. And I mean, put some positive shit out there when it comes to the motherfucking manosphere. I mean, and I appreciate the manosphere for all that it's done, but it seems like all y'all do is like reaction videos and poke at people's sorrow and they pain, like, look at her, look at this woman, look at that shit corny, bro. Like, I mean, to me it is anyway. Like, I mean, but it just rolled down my timeline when I was motherfucking working out. But I appreciate the people who in the manosphere that's bringing good spiritual understanding to it on how we could really, really fix it. But when you divide us and put motherfuckers in a box like, oh, this is the street nigga, or this is this because you got one motherfucking kid, you would never be married, which is not the case.
An assault on the king's soldiers
there was silence.
is the same as an assault on the king himself.
Silence was forced that deeper than words, sharper than a blade, and it's longer than
wicked
shout.
ass nigga nuts.
Silence is full of power.
Old town to be precise.
Think
For all
about
my
it.
niggas in the hood.
When words fall
Yo,
away,
the life of a ghetto,
it
they
feels
life
right.
is a ghetto star. You know how we
The
do.
quiet ones
From
that
the Bay to
command the
LA,
loudest
nigga.
respect.
This Just holler my name and witness game official. Niggas are so shame they stand stiff like skinny bitches. While I remain inside a paradox called my block. Though gunshots is promised to me when will I stop? I hit the hope to God I can fly high. Witness my enemies die when I ride by. They shouldn't have tried me. Send their bodies to their parents up north. With their faces, they fists and they nuts cut off. Fuck them all what I scream as I dream in tongues. Fuck a trick, get me rich and the bitches will cut. Bust my gun, make them all scatter. Bullets to my nuts, only made my balls scatter. Eat a dick, B.I.C. never that.
I'm checking
you say
everything.
coming back, bring it on forever strong. Introduce you to the pleasure and the pain. You could go so far.
My life, man. But I can say as far as like leaving something, but it only happens like once every year and a half. I leave the house, I forgot my glasses. Something like that, it's rare, bro. I'm always in that sensitive item shit, right? So we gotta take that same element, that sensitive item shit, and do the same thing to move forward. If we're getting ready to move forward energetically for 2 years, so we gotta do it.
That's some nerve on the rubber with me. I'm straight.
So just like in the military, man, like you check my ID, but you gotta check your ID now.
I'm in the streets, I leave.
In other words, check your identity. I'm always saying, who am I? Where am I going? The most two important questions. Who am I? Where am I going? That's your sensitive item shit, man. So before you take a step, you gotta say, you know what?
Sipping on them floaties,
Who
high
am I?
speed
What's
as
my
an
identity?
outlaw smashing a
Because
stove.
the identity is creating the world around me.
Yeah, they know me.
My ID is creating my destination. So let me make sure I have my ID on me.
With me.
Let me make sure before I take a step.
My father, and I told him my head crying silent.
Everybody settle the beat. I'm making famous.
And you look at it.
Streets like this ghetto star.
With an unconcerned look, stern as he always was. And he said, "Oh boy, you'll be alright." Kind of just like to me, it was the biggest emergency I've ever had. Cause like everything was over. I thought I needed to go to the emergency room. I thought that this was, something that he was going to react to. Like, oh son, I really need to protect you. I really need to console you, comfort you in this moment. None of that. And then I remember going to my mother and she got the back. But I took something away that day. Took something away that became one of the most valuable lessons in life. And specifically as a man, is that you will always be 100% of the times where I thought this was the worst thing that could happen to me, I survived 100% of it each and every time. And I realized that my own mind was making more of it than it was. When my father treated me that way, I learned this is the way a man is supposed to respond and react to danger, to hurt, to pain, to trauma.